Hey loves, my name is Wendy Jean. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here and if you're returning, hey girl, how you doing? Today I'm showing you guys how I got these beautiful, like literally drop dead gorgeous, maybe my best yet, locks. You guys are probably super familiar with the hair that I use to create these locks. You can typically find it at any beauty supply store, and it's the Shakengo Waterwave Hair. You can use this texture hair to create so many different styles, but I really want to show you guys how I used it to create locks because y'all know I love a good lock set. And I've been wearing a lot of wigs lately, so I wanted to switch it up. I was missing my little like natural locks vibe. I used 10 packs of Waterwave hair to create this hairstyle, but I'll show you guys exactly what I used in a little bit. Today's video is sponsored by Shakengo. They sent me over this hair, so thank you to you guys again. If you're familiar with my channel, you know I love working with Shakengo. I work with them really often, so thanks for sending me this hair, y'all. It turned out really cute. All the details will be down below in the description bar. The number of packs of hair I used, the color, the length, everything will be down below in the description bar, so make sure that you check that out. And if you want to see how I got this look, then let's go ahead and get into the video. All right, so this is the first part, and I'm gonna just split it up into 3 sections. Your parts do not have to be perfect. Honestly, I like it better when they're not perfect. This is like literally the only brush that I like to brush my hair with. I get it from the beauty supply store. It's like a cheap version of a Denman brush, but it's really good. And I have them in a bunch of different sizes, but even when my hair is dry and super tangled, I can always comb through it with no problem using this brush. The go. For the base of my locks, I'm going to use this Freetrees Pre-Fluffed Hair in 28 inches. I love this, and because I'm going for longer locks, it's going to make my life so much easier because it comes pre-fluffed and pre-stretched and pre-sectioned. So like literally it's making your job so much easier. I'm going to use one of these sections per lock as my base, and it's also going to help me to keep my locks around the same size by making sure that the base of my locks are all the same size. So when I wrap them, it should all like, you know, blend together really seamlessly. So I'm taking one of those sections of pre-fluffed hair and I'm kind of bending it over, maybe, girl, I'm bending it over a little bit, nothing too wild. And I'm just going to braid this into my section of hair. And I like to leave a little curl out, but feel free to braid all of your hair. And it doesn't have to be a knotless braid or anything perfect. I'm literally just braiding it in however feels natural. And if you don't know how to braid, you can also twist it in. Or you can put the section of hair in a rubber band and just kind of like crochet the piece of hair through the rubber band. It's so many ways to do it, but just find what works for you. Now, you don't have to braid as far down as I am. I like to braid until I'm past my natural hair. In my personal experience, when I braid past my natural hair, it makes sure that my natural hair is protected. Whereas if I braid, you know, just kind of, oh, hold on. Whereas if I only braided here and kind of left my hair wild at the bottom, I feel like I get more split ends that way. And for a year or so, I did do it like that. And I just did not like the way my hair would feel. So take that with a grain of salt, do whatever you feel comfortable with. So now that I'm getting to like the bottom of my hair, I'm actually just twisting these 2 sections. Boom. So the star of the show today is the Freetrees Crochet Waterwave Hair in 22 inches. I'm using the color number 1 because I wanted to go for a jet black look. I feel like number 2, number 1B is cute, but if I really want to make a statement while still having dark hair, of course you gotta go jet black. Like, sound dumb, you gotta go jet black. All right. And the hair is gorgeous, so much texture. I'm gonna take about 2 pieces and I'm just gonna hold the ends together and fluff the hair out. All down the strand, fluff. So you see this one is fluffed out and this one isn't. I like to fluff the hair out myself because I don't want it all the way fluffed out. I just want it fluffed enough to give my locks the perfect amount of texture. I'm gonna do this about 3 more times so that I have 6 pieces in 3 sections. Okay, so I went ahead and did 4 sections just because I want this lock really long, but I'm taking my crochet needle and going through the base of my braid. Now the shorter part that I pulled through, I'm gonna just wrap that really quickly. It doesn't have to be perfect at all. And that's starting to get that texture going. And then with the longer side, I'm gonna wrap it around the base of the lock 2 or 3 times. And then I'm gonna start to wrap down the lock. Kind of loose. Not necessarily loose, just not really trying to be perfect. And once I feel like it's tapering and getting a little bit shorter, I'm gonna grab another one of those sections that we fluffed out, about 6 inches on one end, and then grabbing the long section and the short piece we were wrapping with before. And now I'm just gonna keep wrapping until I get to the length that I want. And I kind of wanna go for like butt length, not too long, but you know, y'all know I like a little length, honey. And once you get to a certain length, it's uncomfortable. So I like to put it in my mouth so I can wrap it like a comfortable length. So don't be judging me. All right, let's see what the length is. Oh, that's a little too long. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, hold on. Okay, so we at like thigh length. Should we go this long? Fuck it, we ball, okay? We outside. All right, so to end it, I'm gonna wrap it back up, same way as I normally do if you're familiar with my videos, but if you're new, I'm gonna show you in depth how I do it. I just can't explain it, because again, I got the lock in my mouth. We're not gonna judge. I know it's weird. Don't do it on your clients, just do it on your hair. If I had a client, I could show you differently, but baby girl, we're here now. Okay. So I'm just gonna wrap back up. I like to wrap the shorter side first and then the longer side because it adds a little extra security when the longer side wraps over the short side. And then I like to do 1 knot and then continue to wrap until I can't anymore. I'm not naked, I got on shorts, but this is what the first lock looks like. This is what she is giving. Lots of texture, super pretty. I'm gonna tap back in with you guys when I get closer to the top so I can really show you, you know, really, really well. But this what is giving. All right, so we're getting closer to the top and I'm gonna start to add like the little bohemian curls for that like really full kind of messy wild look. So I have my section pre-fluffed. I'm gonna just crochet it through the base of my braid. Then I'm gonna take the longer section and kind of move it out the way. With the shorter section, we're going to just wrap it kind of wild, just to kind of cover our hair up. And then I'm gonna just take a little bitty curl. I don't want this whole section for like the bohemian curls. I actually like, you know, kind of fewer curls for the bohemian look. I think it looks more natural, and once you have like a lot of them out, it gives you the fuller look that you're going for without it looking too, you know, too much for me personally, for my taste. So I'm taking this little piece and I'm gonna just throw this over, and then with the rest of this section, I'm going to begin to wrap. So I'm wrapping a couple of times around the base just because I didn't do my braids very tight. So I'm wrapping a couple of times and then I'm starting to wrap down the lock, really loosey-goosey, not perfect at all. Then I'm taking another section, laying the shorter section here, grabbing the old hair and the new hair, and continuing to wrap. And every now and then you want to make sure that you're checking the length. Then to finish it off, I'm going to go ahead and twist both sections back up until there's no hair left. And again, we're not using any glue to hold it tight. We're just adding a little knot and moving on out. All right, so this is the finished look. I hope that you guys really enjoyed today's video. If you did enjoy today's video, make sure that you subscribe and turn your post notifications on, because I've been posting like crazy. I want to make sure you guys are getting all of the notifications. If you did like today's video, mucho gracias. Thank you very much. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye, loves.